Hey Brandon, I have a 7% interest rate. Should I refinance?
That's a great question, Megan, but it really depends on how much you owe. What's your balance on your mortgage?
$600,000.
All right, come over here, let's do the math and find out whether it makes sense for you to refinance out of that 7% rate. All right, so let's look at your current mortgage first. So you mentioned that you owe $600,000 and you're at a 7% interest rate. So that would tell me that your principal and interest payment is $3,991 every single month. This is what we need to compare to what the new payment would be. So now let's look at your new loan. You owe $600,000, but when you buy at any type of mortgage, including a refinance, you're gonna have closing costs. Let's call your closing costs $8,000, which means that your new loan amount is gonna be $608,000. If rates are at 6.25%, so 0.75% lower than what you have now, your principal and interest payment on $608,000 would be $3,743. This is a monthly savings of $248. Now, to determine whether or not it makes sense for you to go through with the refinance process based on the savings is we need to take the cost, which we said is $8,000. We're gonna divide that by what you're saving each month, and this is gonna give us the number 32. What this number represents is the number of months that it's gonna take you to break even on the cost of the refinance based on your monthly savings. So whether or not it makes sense to refinance really depends on how long you're gonna keep this loan. If you're gonna keep it more than 32 months, then yes, refinancing from your 7% would make sense. However, if you're planning to keep the property and the mortgage less than 32 months, then no, refinancing is not what you're looking to do.